We've been battered and bruised, and we've moved and come back. Our colors don't change. We're silver and black. Commitment to excellence starts up every year. No powers on earth will drown out our cheer. I pledge allegiance to the flag of our mighty silver and black, and unto these colors for which we stand, Raider Nation under a groove, with free speech and liberty. Remember the tools. He who has ears, let him hear. I hereby declare I am a Raiders fan. I am a Raiders fan.
Hello, Raider Nation. Welcome back to Monday Nights Live, sponsored by ChuckyStugs.com. I'm your host, Raider Homer, and I'm joined by the beautiful Raiderette Vanessa. And we have 4 great guests lined up for tonight's show.
All right, be sure to like, share, follow, and subscribe to Section 105 Media Network, as well as us on all of your favorite social media accounts.
Now, let's go over how Monday Nights Live works. It's like a football game, but instead of 4 quarters, we have 4 guests. We break for the 3-ring Circus halftime show after the second caller, and you won't want to miss what Raiderette Vanessa, Oakland Raider Savage, and Raider Puppet have in store for the halftime show.
All right, so kicking off for tonight's show is going to be Marcus Johnson, he's at the Mark John NFL. And then closing out the first half of the show is going to be Cisco the Kid with the TBH Las Vegas chapter. And third is going to be, kicking off the second half of the show is going to be Raider Squid. And taking us to the 2-minute warning is Captain Jack. Yeah, Captain Jack's going to be on. All right. Good show tonight. Good show.
Oh, yeah. Now, during the 2-minute warning, we wrap up the show, and I'll give you my thoughts and opinions on the Raiders and the Raider Nation. So be sure to stay tuned, Raider Nation, because you never know what might be said throughout this show, as longtime viewers very well know. Now, Raider news. The NFL draft is here this weekend. We will be there. We are going to broadcast. We'll be talking about that in announcements. But it's here, y'all. That's about the biggest news of the week is that we are drafting in the 3rd round. Are we going to move up? Or are we going to stay put? We basically got a starter for our 1st-round pick. We're in really good shape on the offense with Renfro and Waller and the whole cast of characters that we got. Defense is shaping up. We'll see. They've interviewed a lot of cornerbacks. Of course, we have that glaring right side hole in the offensive line, I guess, or hole in the offensive line, I should say.
What hole? What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, it's early in the show. Just wait a minute, okay? Hold on. We'll get there later. Now, once again, nothing in the Raider mailbag for Vanessa. Y'all, come on, y'all, send her something. All right. But announcements, as I said earlier, broadcasting Raiderhead show live at the Black Holes Draft Party from the Tropicana in Las Vegas is what we're going to be doing Friday, April 29th from about 8 to 10. Tentatively speaking, because they're gonna go on based on the crowd, but somewhere in between 8 and 10 o'clock. All right, now we got some birthdays. Would you like to wish some people some happy birthdays?
Oh man, who? Well,
or at least one.
Well, I don't know who's. Is that who it is?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess all of
this week.
Birthdays.
This
week, I was like, hold on.
Yeah,
everybody's birthday. Well, okay. So there's going to be Raiders head coach Josh McDaniels. That sounds so weird. Okay, so happy birthday to him and everybody else.
All right, and then we got a few shout outs, to everybody out there that's putting on events, and that's the poll question into the chat line. What event are you most excited about? Let us know, Raider Nation. We're always bringing you into the know as far as what events are out there and how you can get into them and where you can go and blah, blah, blah. All right, so we do have some prayers, though, we want to send.
All right, yeah, to the Monica and his family, because since he passed away, when was it? When did he pass away?
A couple days ago, I think.
Yeah, so... how do you say his first name? Is it
Daryl LaMonica?
Daryl LaMonica.
The Mad Bomber.
Yeah. So prayers out to his family and everybody else who needs them as well.
All right, cool. Now let's kick off the show. We're going to go ahead and get Marcus Johnson. Go ahead and follow him on social media at the Mark John NFL. Great YouTuber. Breaks down all the tape. I'm excited to see some of his opinions on how he got into breaking down tape and some of his opinions on the team. So let's go ahead and get to Marcus Johnson.
Everybody talking about the silver and black since 1960 from Oakland to LA and back. Don't try to phone the town, it's time again to bow down. 2003, a new season is going down. When we speak of the pirates, the number of the beast. Black Sunday in your ass, the dark side's unleashed. King Al, he's overseeing the team of the decade. When the lawyers from the GoPros of the legacy never fade. Everybody talking about the black hole, the house of thrills. And in the South, chill where the shield gets ill. Raider Nation, the hardest fans in all of sports. Violent to us, punk, it's just a last resort. Gladiator, violator, protectors of the sword. Skull Patrol, 66 Mob, and old school Raider Mort. Our fan base rules, ain't no respect for the team you choose. Punishment, baby, the silver and black blues. Talking about the present and the past, the team that made the ball the greatest pass throughout the land. Hall of Famers LaMonica, Charlie Smith, and Billy Cannon through the middle. You can't resist. Cliff Branch, the Snake, Matt Stewart, they kept it real. And now Gannon, Brown Rods, and Romo later still. No fucking with us. Another Black Sunday, home or away. There ain't no football if there ain't a Raider game.
All right, Raider Nation, we are back with Marcus Johnson of Tape Don't Lie on YouTube. He is also a guest on Raider Nation Radio. Of course, he breaks down tape on YouTube and lets the Raider Nation know his opinion on how and why those Raiders that he's on the tape that he's breaking down are going to do well for us or not. Marcus, thank you for coming on the show with me and Raider Vanessa.
Thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys checking out the show and supporting us there. So definitely appreciate you guys having me on.
Yeah, you know, I'm a big YouTuber. I've been into YouTube for a long, long time now. I started out with BoJack Fan ATX 1980, and then I basically from there I got into, that's how I taught myself how to edit. And of course I wanted to do some podcasting, so that editing came in, you know, handy. And I hope to one day be a guest like you on Raider Nation Radio, man. So I'll go ahead and hand off this interview because, you know, here on the Raider Homer channel or Section 105 Media Network, we like to find out, you know, how Raider fans became Raider fans. And then when we bring them back on, we'll share the continued story of us, you know, knowing each other and things like that. So I'll go ahead and hand this interview off.
Yeah, with that being said, so Marcus, tell Raider Nation when and how you became a Raiders fan.
So it's actually a good story because my name is Marcus Allen. So Marcus Allen Johnson, that's kind of my name. So just seeing as a player named Marcus Allen, and then, of course, like the uniform and everything behind it, I immediately became a Raiders fan. So I was been a Raiders fan like my whole life since I was a little kid. You know, I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, but, you know, the Phoenix Cardinals, they have not been very good when I was a kid. It's a pretty bad team back then. And so just seeing like Marcus Allen, like the runs, you know, us on NFL films, and I'm a big NFL history guy, big NFL historic person, just seeing that run and, of course, the name. That's really when I fell in love with the team, and I've been stuck with them through everything. So, I mean, this is, you know, the Jeff Hostetler years. You know, Jay Schroeder was kind of was when I was a really small kid, and I really started liking him. I mean, Jay Schroeder was a quarterback. So then it's kind of been since then. So I've definitely been through it as a Raiders fan. I've been through the ups and the downs, but I think I have more faith because I've seen them win a lot. As you know, it's most of my life. I can still say that for half of my life I've seen the Raiders win a lot. So, you know, it's different for somebody younger than me, but you know, we're good. I still love the Raiders all day. It's Raiders all day. Raider Nation doesn't change.
All day, every day, you know that.
Yeah.
So, I was talking about tape and editing just a little while ago, and of course, you can watch Marcus Allen over and over, right? And, so I guess that's kind of how you got into it, getting into film. But,
Yeah.
what made you so, such a huge fan of being into really breaking down tape? Because, some people just watch it just to relive the plays and enjoy it and say, you remember that? And this guy was there. But you're really going into breaking down technique and how it can
Mhm.
apply to schemes and all that kind of stuff. So what really got you into that part of breaking down tape?
Well, I played high school football, so I played varsity for 2 years. I started at varsity 2 years in high school, and then I actually, I got a couple offers to some HBCUs, but I decided to, I wanted to go to Auburn or something, so I wanted to play at a community college and ended up getting hurt. So I always had a huge love for football in the first place. So like I really really love football. But I also, was a big fan of like NFL matchup, Greg Cosell and NFL Film. So, I mentioned that like Greg Cosell, he basically is like, kind of like I am. He's never played NFL football. But I mean, I don't know that many people that can break down NFL film like Greg Cosell. That are even coaches. I don't know there's that many coaches that can break down NFL film like Greg Cosell. He's never played NFL football. So, just watching him on NFL matchup. And then, watching NFL Playbook that he used to have with Brian Baldinger and Sterling Sharp. I was going to say Shannon Sharp. Sterling Sharp is Shannon Sharp's brother. They used to run an NFL Playbook, and they would go over, break down coverages and, how to beat other teams and how these other teams get to beat that one. So that's one of my favorite shows. I was actually mad that they canceled it. So, yeah, but that's kind of why I got into film work. And, I just kind of went into the grind of doing that, and it kind of worked out for me a little bit. It's kind of crazy. I didn't really expect any of this, but it's happening.
Well, are you self-taught as far as editing? So do you edit your own videos for YouTube and all that?
Yeah, I'm self-taught with that. I self-taught for the editing a lot of videos. BD Williams is my partner. Definitely shout out BD Williams. He definitely has helped me with editing. So, I'm not too much self-taught, but a lot of it, like a lot of things that I've added that I've learned that he doesn't do. Like I do a lot more transitions, and I've worked on it more heavy where I can do like some of the things I do at a Carfax where I'm doing like more highlights with music behind it and kind of like slow motion, black and white stuff. And so, I've been, working on it, pushing on that. And so I'm trying to do like a promo right now that I'm trying to edit. Makes pretty cool. So, just been grinding, man. That's all I do. I'm a grinder, so that's what I am.
Nice. That's the Raider way for sure.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. So a lot of cool stuff that you get to play with, I guess, that takes a lot of patience, but I guess once you get used to doing it, it makes it a little bit easier and funner. So get into all the graphics and stuff like that. So I was going to ask you, who has a better chance of being the NFL MVP, Carr or Adams?
Well, if the league was fair, probably Adams. But the league's not fair. If Adams has a big year, Carr's gonna win the MVP. So even if Adams goes for like 1,900 yards, it's gonna be huge for Carr. It's gonna make Carr look really good. And he's the quarterback, so he would win MVP like automatically. It wouldn't even be like close because Jerry Rice probably should have won MVP like a bunch of times. He's never had that opportunity when he's having 1,800 yards and making three different quarterbacks win all pros and stuff like that. So if Jerry Rice never won MVP, I don't think a wide receiver that would ever happen. You can make the case that Cooper Kupp should have won MVP last year. He had 1,900 yards. He almost broke Calvin Johnson's record, and won a Super Bowl. He didn't win MVP. They gave it to Aaron Rodgers. So it would be Carr. If Adams has an MVP type season, that means Carr is gonna win MVP anyway. So that'd be awesome. Anyway, we love that if that happens. So we want both those players to play at that caliber for sure.
I know they have co-MVPs in the Super Bowl and whatnot, but I wonder if it's in the rules where they cannot have co-MVPs, and maybe these guys can take us all the way to the Super Bowl and have such a great year and win the Super Bowl for us, they get co-MVP. But it's probably unlikely. But let's go ahead and talk about the draft, because the draft is this week. Of course, we're going to be at the draft. We're going to be broadcasting from the Tropicana. We're going to be broadcasting the Raiderhead show. Hopefully, if you're in town, you can stop by. But it's the draft week, man. Lots going on. We're not picking until the 3rd. We have a starter that we got for our first and our second. We were just talking about him. But now, who do you see that has the best tape out there in the draft that can help our team the most?
I mean, there's a lot of guys that can help our team. I definitely, for where they're picking, since they're picking later in the draft in the third round, I don't know how aggressive they're going to be right now to try to get more draft picks or try to move up. We don't know that yet. I mean, we'll figure it out. But for where they're at, I think one player that I really like is a wide receiver named Alec Pierce. That's a guy from Cincinnati, really fast player. He's about 6'4". He's like a red zone monster. And, it's a big thing with Raiders fans right now. The red zone. So, he's a red zone monster. He's that type of player that likes to play big, and he's fast, 4.33, 40-inch vertically, the athletic freak, and he doesn't have a lot of buzz around him. So, and I really think that's somebody that Josh McDaniels is gonna like. So that's a big guy for me. I mean, if he's there at 86, I really want them to take Alec Pierce. I just feel like his upside, is so high, and he's a productive player in college. So that's somebody that I really like to look for. On the defensive side, there's a lot of guys. There's like Mario Goodrich is a good player. That's a cornerback from Clemson. They actually brought him in for a visit. That's really a good target if they took him, I'd be really happy with that draft pick and his upside. And, another player is Jalen Petre, which he might not fall there, but he's from Baylor. He's a safety. He definitely is like an all-around safety. He could play nickel. He could play up high. He can make everything very diverse. So that's a couple players that I really like at 86. And then like further down, definitely like some offensive linemen, like a guy named Cade Mays from Tennessee. I think that's somebody they might look at. But, there's a bunch of players. But those are the main guys that I really, really like.
All right, I'm not going to pretend to know anything about the draft. As our friend Jason Hunter in the chat line, he said before, I don't know shit about football. Excuse my language, but so I'm not going to pretend to know those guys. But that's why we bring you on here. That way, maybe Raider Nation, you can pick up a few followers that follow us that may not follow you, and then you can educate us on things like that. Now, real quickly, we've been talking about Tape Don't Lie, but I know that you do a lot more, and I think it's involving Vegas Nation, and of course, you are a guest on Raider Nation. So talk a little bit more about those two things. If you would, please.
Yeah, I mean, being a guest on Raider Nation Radio is awesome. I really appreciate Clay Baker. I mean, what happened was I went viral on Twitter about, doubling checkdowns or something like that with Bill Belichick. Like Bill Belichick doubling checkdowns back in the Raiders put the Patriots in 2020. And I ended up going viral over that, and they invited me on the show to talk about it. And I guess I did really well on there, and Clay invited me over, and then this past season it ended up being every Tuesday. And then Heidi comes on. I love Heidi because Heidi likes to keep me. She keeps me ready. She makes sure that I'm ready on every episode. So I even we go over to breakdown. I'll say something, but it gives her something like that she just loves to want to. She wants to jump on it, and I really appreciate that because I think it's dope. It keeps me thinking, and it keeps me going. It makes the show more fresh instead of just kind of having there's just the kind of the questions, and she's kind of just coming at me and kind of throwing stuff at me and keeping me sharp. I really like that. She's just keeping me ready. So I really appreciate that, and I appreciate them bringing me on and just giving me the platform. It's awesome. So.
All right, cool. Well, a lot of good stuff there. So we're coming up to the end of end of this interview. But before we let you go, tell Raider Nation where they can find you on social media.
Yeah, so guys can find me on at the Mark John NFL on Twitter. Definitely check me out. I'm working really hard, making sure that we're getting all the draft stuff ready. We're putting together a draft board, so check that out. We're gonna be dropping that episode. Look at the full-on draft board of who we think like the players, the top positions that we think of the needs, and what we think they're gonna take. So we're doing that on YouTube as well. So check us out there. YouTube, Tape Don't Lie. And we also got some membership stuff. So if you guys want to support the channel, you can do that there as well. So definitely check that out.
Well, thank you so much, Marcus. I'm glad that you came on here. I'm looking forward to having you back on in the near future. And go Raiders.
Yeah, go Raiders for sure. And make sure we beat the Chargers and the Broncos and the Chiefs. So
absolutely, dominate the West, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you very much for coming on, and we'll be in touch.
All right. Thank you.
All right, Raider Nation, there you go. Marcus John at the Mark John NFL on Twitter. Look up Tape Don't Lie on YouTube. And, of course, Vegas Nation. He's doing work with Vegas Nation. And you can hear him. I think it's on Tuesdays. I can't remember exactly what day. Maybe I should have done my homework. Shit, I don't know shit, do I, Demon King? But, hey, you can find him on Raider Nation Radio.
He called you out.
Oh, look, she wants to jump in. So just beat up on Homer. Okay, I guess that'll lead us into the chat line check. So let's go ahead and check out the chat line real quick. Who's all in here? Of course, Demon King in here making fun of me as usual. Hey, and I played the roast clip. I invited Demon King because, look, we have, we're in a committee with him for the softball tournament, which we will have more news on that soon. And this guy he's no holds barred. So I'm excited that he's going to be the host for the Raider Homer Roasted episode. Of course, and then we got, that's it. He's the only one in here in the chat line. Raider Nation, let us know, what Raider Nation event are you most excited about? I don't know. We could just talk about anything at this point. But all right, anyways, next caller is Cisco. Kid Cisco, if you're paying attention, now is the time to call. Let me message him back. It is time to get Cisco on the phone.
Let me say real quick, I hate the 49ers. It's a Raiders fan thing, if you know what I mean. You gotta get into the scene, cause it's like Halloween. We got a hell of a team, we take it to the extreme. Read about it on the Raiders fan magazine.
All right, Raider Nation, we are back with Cisco Kid of the Black Hole Las Vegas. Cisco, man, it's been a long time since you've been on here. Glad to have you back. Lots gone on. Some good, some bad. We're going to have you on here to talk about the Tropicana and the events, and then we're going to celebrate the life of Rob and y'all's friendship. So how you doing, brother?
I'm doing well, man. Thanks for having me. Yeah, you're right. It has been a while. I think we've both been pretty busy on both ends. But, yeah, man, thanks for reaching out. And always a pleasure to be on the show, man.
Cool. And, of course, I got Raider Vanessa right here. She's sitting next to me. So how's everything?
Hola.
Hey, Vanessa.
Good. How are you?
Good to hear.
You staying busy out there?
Always. Too busy, actually. Too busy. But it's all in good fun, and we have a good time doing what we do. So I'm kind of glad to do it.
Well, Oh yeah.
So a lot going on with the Black Hole. We're gonna be having a draft party at the Tropicana in Las Vegas on the April 28th and the 29th. I know you got a lot going on, as you just said. So maybe kind of take a little bit of time here to fill in Raider Nation on any new news that you may have, or just lay it all out so that way Raider Nation can find their way to this event.
Yeah, definitely. If you don't follow us on our Facebook page, please do, just The Black Hole. And you'll see all the information there. Try and keep it up to date at least a couple times a week. But for those that don't have Facebook, you are right. We will be having a draft party Thursday and Friday. Thursday will be in the Lounge, Trago, smaller venue, but we just figured, not sure how many people were gonna be coming. Plus, we didn't anticipate, which I'm kind of glad that we snatched up Devontae, because we just figured a lot of Raider Nation would want to be out there in front of the Bellagio fountains watching our pick walk across that stage, which I wish I would have been able to go. But now that that's not happening, we're hoping people come to the Thursday event. But that's going to be a little bit more, low key. The Friday night, the 29th, is where we're really trying to make that one special. It's going to start at 6 o'clock and it'll run till midnight. If there's anything after that, we're going to carry the party over to Trago and continue the after party there. But we're going to have a good time. Raiderhead's going to be there. Those guys are jamming. Old time Black Hole favorite band. They've been around for many, many years, and we're glad to have them. And DJ Mike Scott. Obviously our three amigos super fans, including yourself, Homer. We got Our Lady of Raider Nation. We got Dr. Rock Skulls coming, and I'm sure there's going to be others. And if I didn't say your name, I'm sorry, but we'll definitely give you a shout out when you get there. Always appreciative to see the super fans and the cast of characters and everybody out there having a good time. But we're hoping to continue the Black Hole parties successful, and they're absolutely free. Both nights are completely free. General admission is again completely free, but if you want a table and want to relax, you can obviously get that. And what you get with that is a wristband. You get a table, get a wristband, you get 3 buckets of beer, package of just some snacks, chips, stuff like that. You're gonna get some Tropicana swag. You're gonna get some Black Hole Corona swag, and that's gonna be about $270. Break that up by 4 people. It's $68 a head. If you get 6 people to a table, obviously it's cheaper than that. But if you are interested in that, you can email the Tropicana. We don't really have any involvement in that. That's their deal. And you can email them at special.events@P as in Peter, N as in Nancy, G as in George, gaming.com. And they'll take care of you on the table end of it. But we're going to be in the Havana room. Nice luxury ballroom. It's really nice, and the back doors open up into the pool area. So we're going to have the outside area and the inside area. So we're hoping to have a good time, man.
Well, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a great time there. The 3-ring circus was there for the draft party, and I think it was last year, right? So I know we had a great time back there.
Yeah, over at the Westgate.
Yeah, we had a great time. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be a great time. And of course, you talked about Raiderhead being there, one of the Oakland tailgate legendary, groups. Of course, Wayne, Rilla, and Senor will be there too. I'm looking forward to having them. And of course, the Black Hole always have players. Now I know that you're still confirming players, so we'll just save that for another time.
Yeah.
Now. You talked about it being free. I think that's really cool because Rob came on this channel before he passed, and he was talking about all the things that the Black Hole was working with when it came to the hotels in Vegas and whatnot. And now here is the Black Hole putting on these events for free. I think that's a great thing. Carrying on the Oakland traditions in Vegas, which Rob talked about doing.
Right.
So, good luck to you to carry on that torch, man, because you got big shoes to fill right there. But you being such a great friend with Rob, I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to handle it because, he taught you the way. So I'm excited to see you succeed in that. And I know that, you would like to talk a little bit about Rob. So please, talk about Rob since you haven't been on this channel since Rob passed.
Yeah, thank you for that. It's always a tough subject for me. I'll try and hold it together, but Rob was not only a tremendous loss to the Black Hole and Raider Nation, but to me. We've grown, being, obviously Raider fans are getting to know each other and that, to friends, being invited to his home, when his family would come from Hawaii and sharing stories and meeting, everyone, that would come over from Hawaii and eating poke and listening to, Hawaiian music and of course salsa, Puerto Rican music. And, it just, I can't say enough, for him to kind of mentor me and want me to be a part of the Black Hole and teach me the way. And, it's really tough to, go from talking to a guy, whether it be text messages or phone calls, 7 to 10, 12 times a day to just nothing. It's definitely, he's a missing piece in my life. I miss him tremendously. But yeah, we did have a lot of conversations about, the vision and the goal that he wanted to achieve in, here in Las Vegas. And, God works in mysterious ways. I never thought I'd be here, but an opportunity was presented to me by my company, and I accepted it. And I'll just go with that. And I'm just happy that again that Rob had the faith in me to mentor me and to let him be his right-hand man and help grow the Black Hole, the brand, the tradition. And you're right. I'm going to do my very, very best to continue to live out his legacy and his dream, along with the other guys, Dave and, Big Tim Cunningham and Harry and Junebug and Johnny. And, if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. But what those guys created was something special. And, I feel it's my duty, not to let it slip away and to keep that, Black Hole tradition going. So, yeah, I'm doing my best. I know I'm not perfect, but I'm trying.
Hey, man, you don't have to be perfect now. Just keep trying hard, and trying to, carry on that legacy that Rob laid out. And we'd like to send our prayers to the Rivera family. I know that they have gone through a lot, and so we're sending our prayers to y'all. Now, Cisco,
Thank you.
coming up towards the end of this interview, man, we do about 15 to 20 minutes on Monday Nights Live. So the floor is yours, man. Is there anything you'd like to say to Raider Nation or to just, the Black Hole chapters out there? The floor is yours.
Yeah. Thank you once again for the opportunity. I'm definitely, I think we all are excited about this upcoming season. We've made some drastic moves that are going to benefit the team. At least it looks that way on paper. Let's wait till they get the helmets on and the pads and lace up the cleats and get to work. But everything looks very, very promising for the Raiders this coming season, and we're excited. And as far as Black Hole, we're going through some transitions, obviously, with the huge missing piece of our global president, Rob Rivera. We have ran into some hiccups, but just bear with us. We're slowly working out the kinks and the cracks, and I'm doing my best to fill in some of those cracks. But yeah, just bear with us. We got the good things ahead. Just got to get over some humps and get some stuff straightened out. But yeah, we're not going anywhere.
Nice, yeah. And I know that I've helped you a couple times as well, with emails and stuff like that. People don't know, especially out here in Colorado, wanting to start their chapters and stuff like that, or, just get in touch with you. And, I know I've
Right.
kind of, hey, Cisco, I know you're busy, but, I email you.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, just please, I tell
That's
those
a
people,
part of my
please,
job. And what do I
right?
tell you? Yeah, yeah. And sorry to cut you off.
No,
But
it's
yeah,
okay. No,
no,
fine.
that was a part of my job. Was
Mhm.
to kind of make sure people's questions were answered, and if I couldn't answer them, I'd pass them on to Rob, and then Rob would tell me, okay, yeah, have them do this or have them do that or what have you. So I like I said, I learned from the best, and I'm doing the best of my ability to reach out to everybody when they reach out to me. Hopefully, I've done it in a timely manner. And if I didn't, I apologize. But, I'm doing my best to answer each and every one of you guys, and appreciate you guys for having the patience. But just with anything, I mean, even the company I work for, our supplies getting in are slow. I mean, it's just ridiculous. And, our membership packages are en route from the last I heard. So, I'll be definitely making a posting on our Facebook page that our new membership packages are in and ready to be ordered. So, I know I got we got 3 chapters ready to launch as soon as those packages come in. So we're going to have an additional 3 new chapters to the 30 plus we currently have now. So we're obviously going to be excited about that, and look forward to, like I said, continuing to grow the brand. So again, thank you guys for being patient with us. But we're working it out. We're going to get there.
Yeah, I'm always telling people too, when they reach out to me, wanting to, hey, who can I get in contact with? And I said, I'll let them know. Here's your information. But then again, I know that you're really hectic, so then I just go ahead and I email you with their information. So I'm always saying, please be patient. Don't get, just please be patient. So I appreciate everything that you do.
Yeah, thank you, Vanessa, for doing that. Yes, yeah, just give everybody and anybody my email address, and anybody that wants to reach me. My email is pretty simple: blackhole Cisco Kid at yahoo.com. If you have any questions, concerns, anything, shoot me an email, and I will answer you as promptly as possible. But yeah, thanks everybody, and once again, man, thank you for having me on. Homer and Vanessa, it's been a minute, and good to hear from you guys again.
Well, it's good to hear from you too, and we'll be seeing you in just a few days. Definitely looking forward
Yes,
to
sir.
broadcasting that Raiderhead show. So thank you for the invite to being able to do that, man. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, of course, man. Of course. Anytime.
All right, cool. Well, we'll get out of here for a little bit and head on into the halftime show, and we'll be in touch.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it very much.
All right, thank you. All right, Raider Nation, you heard it right there. Cisco Ortega of the Black Hole Las Vegas, working hard to bring Raider Nation free events in Vegas. I'm definitely enjoying that word free. I like that. Free is good.
Free. But it's not free for puppets.
No.
Check the chat line.
In fact, we're going to charge Puppet. We're going to charge you, Puppet.
Charge you, Puppet.
But hey, make sure, if you're in town, stop by Thursday night, some of my friends are going to be there, and I'm pretty sure lots of your friends are going to be there, so be sure to stop by Thursday and Friday night. Definitely excited. Okay, so this week, thankfully, Oakland Raider Savage, congratulations to him. He has a new work schedule, so he will be able to put these videos together in a much more timely fashion, and it won't be so stressful for him. So we have a full lineup for tonight's show on the 3 Ring Circus halftime show. We got a new episode of, what do you want to call it? Raider Nation Crib. Sorry, the dog's
Are they
distracting
throwing you
me.
off?
Yeah.
Are you barking? Don't start barking.
Anyway.
I'm like, he's starting to scratch. What the hell are you doing here, man?
We got a new episode of 3 Ring. Raider Nation Cribs. And then, of course, Oakland Raider Savage has a tribute to Raider Milt, I think. I'm sorry, I couldn't remember his name, but it is definitely parental guidance suggested. But hey, this is Section 105 Media Network, so let's go ahead and get into it. We'll check the chat line one more time. Again, let's see, Raider Puppet. Again, no, you don't get in for free. We got Demon King still in here.
Squid was in here earlier.
Raider Squid showed up earlier. He'll be on here in a little bit after the halftime show. Looking forward to catching up with Raider Squid. And then, of course, we are looking into having Captain Jack as well as Adi Luna join us. So, we had a little bit of we had to offset our this week's guest because one guest became ill. So prayers to Yaya and the Raider Nation Wrecking Crew. We will be doing a Raider Nation Wrecking Crew edition here next week with Yaya and the whole cast of characters from Raider Nation Wrecking Crew. I got to tell you what, those guys are a hell of a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to having them come on in here. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the Three Ring Circus halftime show.
Hey Raider Nation, it's Raider Puppet. For some cool Raider Nation gear, head on over to www.chuckystugs.com for some hats, shirts, tank tops, stickers, beer koozies, you name it, they got it. chuckystugs.com. Go check it out. Tell them Raider Puppet sent you. Oh yeah, Raider Puppet out.
And now it's time for the Three Ring Circus halftime show, featuring exclusive content from Oakland Raider Savage and the Raider Puppet, and hosted by Raider Homer and the beautiful Raiderette Vanessa. All right, Raider Nation, we are back with the Three Ring Circus halftime show featuring exclusive content from Oakland Raider Savage, Raider Puppet, and hosted by Raiderette Vanessa and Raider Homer. All right, so here we go, Vanessa.
Oh, man.
All right, now after Puppets and Oakland Raider Savage's segments, here, look, I can fix this video right now. We will get into This Week in Raider Nation. Well, maybe not right now. But we'll figure it out. Anyways, carrying on, we are going to hear from, we got flyers from the National Youth Violence Week Prevention. Wait a minute, am I going into all this? I don't know. Yeah, right. Misfits Back to School Drive. We'll get into that. Here's the episode. Sorry. Hey, welcome to my crib, everybody. Come on in.
Welcome to my Raider Dome. This is what I call my Raider Dome. We got my kitchen right here. As you can see, I got pretty much Raiders memorabilia everywhere, all the way around. I got Raider beer cans and pictures of the greatest Raiders NFL players of all of our time. Al Davis up there, rest in peace. Rest in peace to Daryl LaMonica, who just passed away the other day. I got the homies over here. I got my homies over here with the Raiders homies truck over there. You can't forget the Raider homies right there. I got stuff on the ceiling. Every place in the house has got their own little separate items, like these are hats and beanies. Up on the ceiling here, I got Christmas beanies and stockings. I got a bucket to cover the hole in the wall on the ceiling. No, I'm just kidding. That's just a joke.
That's great.
What's up, Raider fam? So this is my hallway. I got different things on the hallway, like including this. My house was in the newspaper when I first moved in, and I painted my house, painted that symbol on my house right there. And of course, my charger at the time was, rated out. This is me on Fremont Street with a couple of the Raider homies. And just different memorabilia on the wall, Got Raider puzzles, Raider pictures and towels. Down here, all at the bottom is the games that I went to last year at the Allegiant Stadium. Every one of those towels. Thanks to Raider Scott, if you're watching this, I love you, brother. Thank you for taking me to some of them games. I know Raider Scott's watching this video. You're pretty popular, Raider Puppet. You know how people have things on their phones and they take pictures? Well, I took all those pictures off of my phone and I made a collage and kind of decorated. Because, you can only put so much on your phone. What are you going to do it after that? You're using a storage space, So I made a collage of all my different encounters with different fans and people and other brothers and sisters of the Raider family and Raider Nation.
24/7 on-demand world.
As a matter of fact, I gave a couple people ideas about doing that themselves, and they did it.
Lured by the cash, Jay Stacks is always ready to roll. His first drop was at $1 billion tech company in downtown San Francisco.
And this is my living room right here. I live by myself, so I just Raider out my house, you know what I mean? This is what I love. I've been a Raiders fan since about 1981, 1982. All my family were Rams fans, but I had to be the different one, you know what I mean? I got collections that's signed by Ben Davison, rest in peace. A couple people, Todd Christensen, he's resting in peace. That's a Chevy Silverado right there. People walk in, my neighbor is a Denver Broncos fan, so he comes in here and he's just awed by my house. He goes, I might be a Broncos fan, Brand, but I give you credit. You got a badass house.
But the lion's share goes back to the cartel and the DR. But despite the fat profits,
That was one of my first things taken at my first Raiders game right there.
in the cartel.
This is the knickknacks I have around. I still got stuff in a couple boxes that I haven't even put up because I really don't have room to put anything else. You know what I mean?
I don't have nothing to worry about in New York about, people trying to kidnap my family. I love Whitney, but I can't trust them. And in this business, it's not something you trust around.
That's my dog Smokey right there. He is a true Raider. This is my couches. I keep the blankets on the couch so the dogs don't get no hairs on my couch, you know what I mean? Plus it looks better. Shit. That's Q-Tip. Yeah. What up, Q-Tip? What up, Mira? You want me to come?
This business is going to be here whether we here or not.
This is my curio right here with things that are special in here, the things that I want out getting dusty. That's me right there, Raider Jack, and my son, and my Raider Diesel right there, and it says Raider Rob. Just things that I keep, out from getting dusty. I got so many knickknacks that I ain't got time to pick up every little thing and dust every little thing off, you know what I mean? But I got stuff in there that some people don't have. Like this box right here with a box of chocolates that I got from a suite on my birthday at the Raider Stadium. You know what I mean? In the VIP section, Not a lot of people have that stuff, Got wine, M&M's, fire extinguishers in there. I got the U.S. Postal truck in there that's raided out. All the different beer cans and the waters and stuff like that, Yep. That's just one of my different curios.
Yep.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Raider Puppy, Raider Jack in the house. What's up, everybody?
All right, Raider Nation, there you have it. The newest
cool.
episode of Raider Nation Cribs featuring Raider Rob, a.k.a. Raider Jack's house. Shout out to Raider Puppet for getting that done. And also shout out to Oakland Raider Savage for editing that video. These two guys, they work hard together and they get some good content out there to the Raider Nation. So we appreciate all y'all's help. So yeah, what'd you think about Raider Rob's house?
I liked it. I think we should reach out to him and send him a couple frames, because he's got some really good, the newspapers on there with the thumbtacks. Send him some frames.
Yeah.
But I mean, everything, he's got some of them framed up, but that's pretty cool to see. I mean, I even have my own little homies.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's just a little bit.
Yeah, and then of course we're gonna have Raider Droopy come on. That'll be with the Raider Nation Wrecking Crew edition next week. So we'll have the homies, hopefully an appearance of the homies here on Section 105 Media Network. Now, with all that being said, I'm not reading the script right now, so it's going a little bit smoother, right?
Yeah, see?
Hey, all right. All right, cool. So we still have...
Kind of listens.
So sometimes. We have Oakland Raiders Savage's new segment. So let's go ahead and get into it.
You know what? I got to say something to all the Raider fans out there. The reason I got this big-ass bottle of liquor is because I expect big motherfucking things this year from the Raiders. Yeah. And all you punk bitches out there, you're still punk bitches. If you're wearing anything other than silver and black, you are a punk bitch, and I'll tell you that to your motherfucking face. I'm Raider Milk. I don't play that shit. I will, man.
He's going to be talking to all y'all San Diego fans.
I'm going to be right behind your bitch.
In your face.
Right behind your bitch. I've been to San Diego, and I talk shit right to your fucking fans, right behind your fucking bench, right to your players in San Diego. I don't give a fuck. You know?
Come and get some.
Come and get some. Come and get some. These San Diego bitches are in the house, but they're about to get kicked the fuck out because they're some punk-ass bitches. You punk bitches from San Diego can kiss our fucking ass. We don't give a fuck what your record is. Maurice Jones-Drew, he knocked the fuck out of Sean Marion. Hey, Sean Marion, you a bitch. You a faggot. I got this to say. Hey, Chad Johnson, let me address your punk ass first. You jump your punk ass up in the black hole, we gonna fuck your shit up, man. We will fuck you up, man. Straight up. You a bitch. And child, please, it's motherfucker, please. Here, motherfucker. Come up in this place, motherfucker.
Now, these fine fans are right behind the opposing bench. I can't think of a better duo to out there representing the Raider Nation.
Get us 2 tickets, 3 tickets to sit right behind their bench. I will do this on the road. That's how we gonna do your ass if you come up in that black hole.
Raider Mill, man, what do you think? What do you really think here about our game today?
Man, I think it's like this. It's a gray, ugly day. It's a great day to bury a fucking Bengal, fucking cut his fucking throat, take his balls and shove them right up his own fucking ass. I think it's perfect for that day.
It's Tigger. It ain't even a Bengal.
It ain't even a Bengal. Tigger, get your fucking ass out of town. Remember who the fuck you are. You're the fucking Bengals. You guys ain't shit. Let me tell you another thing, man. Take your punk ass across the middle and we'll knock some more snot bubbles out of your motherfucking head, bitch. Take your ass across the middle and see what happened. Exactly. And we'll pay the fucking, I'll pay the fine.
I love this tailgate. I think I'm going to come on over here from now on.
Come on over here, drink with us, get with us.
This is cool.
These motherfuckers over here thinking they're going to come up in our house, and any of you bitches think you're going to come up in our house. Fuck all y'all bitches. Can you make me a knight? Can I be a knight or something? Can I be a knight?
Here we are. This is a momentous.
I knight you, Knight of the Realm and a Knight of the Oakland Raiders. Rise!
You saw it first. Never happened in history. Right here in the Raider Nation. Oh!
Man, Raider Greg, you got to come back every year because I got something to say to all those punk bitches out there, all you other NFL teams. Your tailgates are weak. Your teams are weak. We might be down right now, but it doesn't take away the history. And all you Raiders out there need to know your fucking history of who the fuck you playing for and where the fuck you're playing. Damn it. Oh, and by the way, I won my last cage fight again. I'm still undefeated. And you NFL motherfuckers out there that you think you want some, come on and get some anytime. Any fucking time. I'm a heavyweight. Doesn't matter what fucking weight you are. You can be King Kong, knuckles dragging on the ground. I will kick your fucking monkey ass inside that cage.
Raider Milt, you're now Sir Raider.
Sir Raider Milt.
Remember that. Remember.
Sir Raider Milt. And any of you bitch-ass bingo fans that don't call me sir today, I'm going to punch you right in your fucking mouth.
Tell them what you're going to do, man.
I'm going to be behind the bench just constantly giving it to them. All the time. I throw grenades from anywhere in the stadium. I don't care where they are. I will find you. And I'm going to tell you what. You start messing with me and stop concentrating on the Raiders and start messing around with me, I got your ass. I got you in the head. I'm in your fucking mind.
That's our secret weapon. I'm telling you right now, every game.
If Al Davis knew what we did, he'd have us 2 tickets right behind every visiting team, road games, home game. He would put us right behind the visiting team because I'm telling you, the mind fuck is a motherfucker. We skull fuck them bitches.
He's throwing the poison at you. I'm telling you.
I do not care. I do not care. My boy Herm's not here today, but he gonna see this shit on YouTube. And I'm telling you right now, all you Charger fans are bitches. We came down, we take your fucking stadium over. We take all your whole city. We even take over Mexico temporarily. You know?
We do, man. Because you know that's the Oakland Coliseum South down there.
That's how we do it.
That's how we roll.
That's how we do it.
Okay.
And that Kansas City bitch that was sending me them emails, fuck you. You're a bitch.
I hit the side. I've been too long. I'm glad to be back. Yes, I'm let loose from the news. That's getting me hanging about. I'm better looking at the sky 'cause it's getting me high.
R.I.P. Raider Milt. Man, that guy, you definitely wouldn't want to tangle with him.
Yeah, don't mess with him.
That dude was dropping F-bombs, man. Yeah, shout out to Oakland Raiders Savage for bringing on this tribute to Raider Milt. I mean, obviously that guy was a passionate Raider fan. So prayers to the Milt family as well. And like I said, that was parental advisory. You had the warning. Here on Section 105 Media Network, man, we're all about positivity, but we're also about being an adult. So that was a great tribute to, looks to be a great fan. You know, I wish I knew a little bit more about Raider Milt.
Yeah, definitely keep his name alive. Sir Raider Milt.
Sir
Raider Milt.
Correct. All right, cool. So that will lead us into This Week in Raider Nation.
All right, here we go. Raider at Vanessa. You can find me on social media, Instagram, on Raider at Vanessa, Navarette. Yeah. See, it does throw you off when you're talking. The dog's barking over here. I'm not going to start barking.
All right, cool. All right, so
there you go. There's my information, Raider at Vanessa Navarette. Also, you can check me out on YouTube, Raider at Novelas. I'm going to change the name. I keep saying that. I'm going to have to change it. Got my email if you guys want to email me anything for any information. Or if you have events that you want me to talk about, send me the flyer. But most of the time, I'm on social media and I find the flyers. I just got to, if I've got questions, I go ahead and I ask, get the information from the horse's mouth. So, all right, well, that being said, I've got a couple flyers that I want to go over. So this week, April 25th through the 29th, it is our National Youth Violence Prevention Week. We actually were out there here in Colorado with a couple, there's probably about 6 or 7 of us out there holding our signs out there, National Youth Violence Prevention Week. Supporting the kids out there. So we had a good crowd out there. So that was pretty cool that we were out there. My boss also did it as well. So of course, wear purple. And then my next one is, let me see which one. Okay. So yeah. So back to school. August 6th, 2022, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. So this is going to be in Las Vegas. I think it's going to be, at the Mater Academy, Mountain Vista, 3445 South Mountain Vista Street, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89121. And this is a back to school drive. So they're going to be starting this off August 6th, 2022, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Currently collecting backpacks, school supplies, hygiene products, and Any, what is it? Yeah, or any donations, monetary. I can't even say it. Donations. Also, they've got haircuts and lunch for the students attending that event. So that one, let me see. You can, for more information on that one, you can contact Joe Sugar-Free with Misfits. It looks like you've got the LV Rollers Booster Club involved with this as well. So again, you can contact Joe Sugar-Free for any more information on that one. And then we've got the Knights, the Knights of the Shield. So this is their 6th annual picnic event. And this is going to be Town and Country Park, Saturday, June 4th. And this is going to be from 1 to who knows what time. You know, it's Raider Nation, so we don't have an end time. It can go, you know how it is. All right, so that is, you can, for more information, you can contact, let me see, who does that one? So it's the Knights of the Shield. Let me see. So Madtown Knights of the Shield, Raider Booster Club, and it's going to be, which one? Which one?
Okay.
All right, so that one's the Knights of the Shield. All right, so now this one, everybody's confused on this one. This one was going to be at the Golden Nugget, but this information, we're trying to get all this information out. This is with Harley Bills. So the ESF Elite Superfans, she had an event out there in Golden Nugget, but that venue, it got so full, it wasn't going to be able to hold enough people in there. So they went ahead and they moved it over to the Palace Station. So that's going to be at the 2411 West Sahara Avenue, Las Vegas, Nevada 8912. And so you can book your bottle service now. And again, it's going to be at the Palace Station on Sahara Avenue. So the Palace Station Hotel Casino, that's where it's going to be at. So it went from the Golden Nugget on Fremont to the Palace Station. So like I said, all of this information is out there. There's going to be a lot of super fans out there. A lot of people are going to be attending that. So it's going to be Friday, April 29th, and it is a free buffet parking. So you can reach out to Tiffany Green for this information. The meet and greet is going to be, again, Friday, April 29th. So, again, book your bottle service if you want to participate in there. Like I said, they do have room to accommodate for more guests in this larger venue from the Golden Nugget. So, and then the other one we were talking about, you heard Cisco on here talking about it. It's going to be over at the Tropicana, the Black Hole at Tropicana. So this is going to be, it's going to be a 2-day event. So Thursday, April 28th at 4 p.m. And this is going to be the first round watch party at it's going to be at the Trago Lounge. So Saturday, April 30th at noon, it's going to be the final rounds at watch party at Trago Lounge. And the rest of the information, like Cisco, you heard Cisco mention, we're going to start it off at the Tropicana and then move over to Trago. So this is going to be, and he also said too, if you're barely jumping on, or if you guys go back and rewatch it, on this flyer here, if you want to, I don't know if y'all can zoom in on YouTube, or you can go to the Black Hole Las Vegas chapter, find the information. There are going to be special, what do you call it?
VIP section.
Well, so it's going to be a VIP section. Thank you. So you can email, or actually get a hold of Tropicana. So this is going to be at the Tropicana. So you can get a hold of them, or you can email for the information, special.events@pngaming.com for more information. So they've got a bunch of specials that you want to, if you want, get a group of people to participate in that, to get a table. Make sure you guys get a table. So April 29th, doors open at 6 p.m. Free admission over at Tropicana.
All right, Raider Nation, there you have it. This week in Raider Nation. Again, I'm definitely looking forward to being at the Tropicana, broadcasting the Raiderhead Show here on Section 105 Media Network from about 8 to 10. That's on Friday night, April 29th, so be sure to tune in if you can't be there in person. And then, the backpack drive, the Misfits are always doing great things, so make sure that you help out the Misfits. Madtown KOS is doing some great things. Make sure you can help them out. They got their picnic coming up. All kinds of stuff coming up. ESF, Mad Max is involved with that. Shout out to Mad Max. That looks to be a pretty cool party. So shout out to them, and I hope everything works out for them. Now, with that being said...
one more thing I
ahead.
forgot to say. So over at the Elite Superfan, over at the Palace Station, so the kids are allowed over there. Under 13 are free and can attend from 7 to 9. So I forgot to mention that. So again, over with the ESF.
All right, cool. That's This Week in Raider Nation. And that's it for Three Ring Circus Halftime Show this week. Let's get on to our next caller, which is, I think, Raider Squid.
I've been drinking all day, got the meat on the grill. And we're having a party at the Old South Shield. And my cooler's all packed with all kinds of beer. And it's 12:30 and I'm shifting gear. When I get lonely and I'm sure I've had enough, I just remember about the one team that I love. You know it's the Raider love. We've got a thing that's called Raider love. We've got a thing that's called.
All right, Raider Nation, we got him, the one and only Raider Squid here on Section 105 Media Network. Man, Raider Squid, thank you for coming on and joining me and Raider Evanescence. It's been a long time since we had you on this channel, so we're looking forward to hearing from you.
What's going on, boss? I mean, it's definitely been a minute. It's crazy. Within a year, moved location, but blessed to be here, so can't complain.
Nice. And I was so happy to finally look. Do you see behind me? Do you see the I don't know if you're watching or not, but we have a little show here when we were on video or on TV. So I think you've seen that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when we were all on TV.
Yeah,
absolutely fucking insane.
I remember seeing y'all on there. I was like, wow, look at that hot chick. Woo!
Oh, yes. No. But my hair kept getting stuck to your mask all the time. Every time I tried to turn and look at you and talk to you, I was like this, my hair was stuck to your mask. And I was like, oh, what the heck? How can I talk to Squid? I don't know how to talk to him.
Who do we have next to us?
Goon.
Damn.
Yep, Raider Goon.
Yeah, it was me and Goon that I looked into some good seats and hooked up the homie Goon. I had to. That shit was crazy.
Hell yeah. And it was nice to walk around with you too. And, just kind of I felt like your cameraman or something, your camera woman, I guess, taking pictures of you and the kids, and you were handing out stickers. That was pretty cool.
I mean, I think it's part of the fun, and it helps me hide a little bit because of my awkward faces. But behind the mask, I think Homer can mention it. You don't get to see my oh shit. I got to put myself into character and understand that it's bigger than us. It's fun. It's about the kids and interacting. And if people ask you to pose, well, I mean, you do what you got to do. It's fun. That was unfortunately the only game I got to go to last year, but still absolutely a blast.
Hey, it's awesome. You're on TV on the only game you went to with a beautiful woman, man. Congratulations.
I just went down there just to say hi because I was like, if I don't go down there and just say hi, and then I wasn't expecting to be on TV or anything, but as soon as I my phone was going off like crazy. I said, "What the hell is going on here?" You know. And then by the time I got up to the top there, everybody's like, "Oh, I just seen you on TV," and I'm like, "No way, I don't. Where?" You know, I just went down to
Yeah.
say hi. I
Phone
needed
was
to say
blowing
hi.
up.
But I think afterwards, we hung out afterwards. We kind of like walked out together and went and ate at Denny's up on Fremont. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, you, me, Speedy,
Yeah.
just hanging out was dope.
Heck yeah.
Definitely reminded me that it was hot as hell, and I cannot drink in gear. It's just too hot. There's no point.
Yeah.
But it was so much fun. Like I'm not worried about that.
Right. So how did you
It's crazy
become a
though.
Raiders fan?
Like, it was life.
Oh, wait. He's done that before.
Oh, okay. So never mind. I'm like, so how did you become a Raiders fan and the whole costume thing? Well, it's like you've been on all these shows and stuff like that, so I'm like, well, I'm asking the question. Jeez.
Well, let's catch up with the It's Okay to Not Be Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, May is Mental Health Awareness Month, so I still have shirts. It's just the reason, just the reality is because of work, and I mean, you guys know I'm in the Navy, and this year just is a little bit of a busier year, so I'm not gonna be around as much. There's a lot of events with the summer kickoff, the explosion. Work got to pay the bills, and work says I got to go do stuff, so it is what it is. I'm gonna be as active as I can be, and I'll definitely be supporting from afar. But in May, I plan on doing something, which I realize May is like next week. So I'm just looking to raffle off some shirts. I still have my shout out to the homie, what was it, Baja Raider, that put together the shirts. But our brother Joker helped me with a design for the front of the logo. So which Squirrel reminded me the Joker just came out with a brand new. Have you seen that Joker's new shirt? JR60 brand.
Which one? I mean, the guy's coming out with new stuff all the time.
Oh man, it was the There's Only One Nation. It's the American flag with our shield as the stars.
Oh yeah, the one that he's trying to show off
Yeah,
with the
man.
draft, right? There's only one nation. He wants to show everybody that's going to be there in Vegas, right?
Oh yeah. So I had to buy it. Unfortunately, I mean I won't be at the draft, but I'll be watching, having fun through webcam and watching everybody. The ESF one to me is just damn. I wish I could go meet all the other super fans and easy recognizable people. There's a lot of people that do a lot of amazing things across the fan bases. So I'm just excited for the people that get to go, for you guys that get to go to the draft.
Yeah, we'll definitely be out there. So we're going to do like a family vacation. So we're taking the kids out there. So that's going to be a road trip. So we'll see how that goes. I'm like, oh.
Dang.
So we're taking our two oldest, of course, my little one, he's 4 years old. So I'm like, oh, I that's too much. He's
That's
like
way too much.
He's too little. He remembers everything, but I don't know. It's just going to be crazy. I don't want to be too stressed out there. I'm already taking the other two kids with us. So I'm like, oh.
Hey, but it's going to be a blast. I'm looking forward to the draft experience, and then we're going to try to take a tour of the stadium, so it's going to be super fun if everything works out. It's unfortunate that you're not going to be there, man, but, how are you feeling a little bit? Have you been paying attention to any of the prospects coming out of college, and how are you feeling about this team?
I'm ecstatic. I like right now that DC just shut down the you haven't seen it. DC just said no way to the Waller trade, which cool. That's my quarterback, and thankfully he's coming out and defending his guys. He's done it at the presser when he got his deal, saying, "Nah, Renfro's got to get paid." Like, he learned his lesson. He's talking everything that he said he would. He's backing up what he said. So I was just watching the interview with Devontae, and I think it was our old cornerback. I need to finish watching, but it's hard not to be excited. I've never been this excited before with Ziegler and Josh. We've never had a front office like this. They've completely changed. They potentially, let me say that, they potentially changed our entire franchise. So, but it's time to put it up on the field, and I have faith in them.
There's a lot being said about the patriotizing of the Raiders. Are you concerned at all with the fact that, the Patriots are involved in the Raiders now?
They put up what 6 rings in how many years?
Man, it
I
was
don't.
20.
If
Yeah.
we're putting up that many Super Bowl rings, it's our way. They're still doing it their way though. With they don't in New England. They don't make that trade for Devontae. They don't make that type of splash. So it's taking that way, and it's not the Patriot way. It's a way of winning. As much as we hate them, and we hate New England and Bill Belichick and old Mr. Fumble, they won. Whether we like it or not, they won. And if that means we're doing the same and we're consistently winning, it's the Raider way. So I'm just excited to get back to a dynasty or potentially get back to a dynasty that I've never experienced in my lifetime.
Yeah, we've been losing for a while. I mean, I'll take it. Like you said, if we can win that many rings, that'd be great in their little run. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I mean, so a lot's been happening, lots going on, dude. I know that you wanted to also mention Raider Crusaders because we just saw Raider Crusaders Knight, Sir Raider Milt. So what was it that you would like to say about the Raider Crusaders?
So that's what I'm gonna give you kind of a quick I know I've done it before, but I started in London, 18, 19 back-to-back years, losing to the 12s, beating Chicago. So I'm always gonna have a love for Crusader Raider and Silver and Black UK just because that's to me where Raider Squid was born. The idea came in San Diego, but so seeing Crusader Raider, I was like, oh damn, that dude's family. Like he took care of me in London. He takes care of our Raider Nation and family. His daughter Crossbone Kelly just got married to just a few weeks ago, so super excited for them.
Yeah, I just saw that. Congratulations.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. I haven't seen the video, but he reached out and we were ready to do something. But I know you guys know. I mean, that's part of the fun for me is why I've been so busy is having a wife, work, home balance, and managing my new job here, and it's fun. I can't wait this football season being with. It looks from everything I've done homework on. There's a Raiders for Life booster to Tulare, Kings counties, down the street up towards Fresno. Once football season hits, the actual season, I'll reach out. Kind of the perks of me is when I move, okay, cool. There's always a booster club somewhere near me. Like Seattle, I had 3 places to watch the game. Like, what the hell? I love it.
Yeah, there's always somewhere to go in the Raider Nation, and that's what, we enjoy, or that's why we enjoy helping you find those places to go, and, Raider Nation, so stay tuned. Always tune in to the Raider Nation, or, Monday Nights Live, the 3 Ring Circus halftime show we have this week in Raider Nation with Raider at Vanessa. But yeah, a lot of going on, man. So what is it, now I know that you want to talk a little bit about Daryl LaMonica, right? He just recently passed. We were sending prayers to him and the LaMonica family earlier in the intro. But you being out there in the I believe it's Bakersfield area that he came from, right? So talk a little bit about what you wanted to talk about with Daryl LaMonica.
Well, I think that's just part of and not to learning more about Daryl LaMonica. He's from up here from Clovis, and so it's all Clovis, Sanger. I'm down in the Lemoore, Hanford area-ish. So it's just kind of interesting to see, Central Valley or Central Cali and the history that is here and people like Daryl LaMonica. So I'm really, really excited to be part of this Central Valley Raider Nation that's out here. I've already started to see it anytime I'm out grocery shopping. The Raider fans are here. So and a lot of people don't know about these booster clubs. I reached out to a buddy of mine that's up in Fresno, and he's like, there's a booster club? I was like, man, all it takes is asking the right person. Polo is the amount of stuff that Polo's told me, hey, bro, go here. Man, I'm excited.
Oh, yeah, Polo knows, man. Polo's had his hands in the Raider Nation for a long time, guiding people. He's been a big part of the Section 105 Media Network channel. Hell, he's the guy that brought on Tom Flores, so shout out Polo. But yeah, man, Polo, I wanted to go to the Santa Maria Parade. Here on Section 105 Media Network, we do these shows. We've broadcasted remotely from events. We've broadcasted performances by people like Too Short and Yaya and them. So I got the sporting event coming up in the softball tournament, but I wish that I could have broadcasted from the parade, the Santa Maria Parade. That shit would have been badass. Well, I believe
When
Oakland
is
Raider
the
Savage
parade?
is trying to put it on again this summer, but Polo again he's kind of stepped down. He's a married man now. He's over there living the married man life. But I know that the Santa Maria parade
Hey,
is still supposed to happen. Maybe Oakland Raider Savage can show up in the chat line and let us know. But yeah, man. You know what? Speaking of Oakland Raider Savage, you know we all got to spend that one time in Vegas together, man. So that was fun chilling out with you,
man,
dude. Being part of the
man, that was
what is it, Raiders for Life
that
broadcast at Tommy Rockers. That was a hell of
that
a
bar we don't talk about.
yeah.
I was
Oh
gonna say the
yeah,
bar we don't talk about anymore.
yeah.
Such
That
a
was crazy
wasted
how fast that
potential.
went to hell. You know.
Such a potentially an amazing bar. And fuck them. And
Yeah.
I'm all about positivity, but hey, some people you want to burn
Hey,
one of
telling the
us.
truth, man.
So
Telling the truth is positive. You know what I
it
mean? Telling your true feelings is a positive thing, dude. You know what I mean? If you're out there putting a facade on, you ain't gonna be able to make any. You know, you're not gonna be able to grow. Anyways,
yeah, now yeah,
Anyways,
I mean, when you
so
really
we're
find
coming
out,
up on the end of this interview, man. We've been keeping them right around
bro.
15 minutes. So before we let you
You're
go,
good.
tell the Raider Nation about anything else you may have on your mind.
No, I mean, I know, like I said, there's the 21 May summer kickoff here in Bakersfield. You know about the explosion in Madera, and then the TBH Black Hole in Spokane puts together the entire Pacific Northwest meetup, and that's 18 June. And like I said, I know there's other events. Hopefully, I'll find out about the parade and get to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and steal your thunder, and I mean, I'm pretty much mostly on Instagram, Raider_Squid. But if you search Raider Squid, I'm there.
Close it out.
I'm not stepping down from Facebook, but just for my own sanity, I don't check it as much. There's a lot of BS, and I'm good. I won't Facebook. I deleted the app. It's such an amazing thing. But thanks, Homer, Vanessa, for having me on.
Hey, no problem, brother. We'll have you back on. You know how we do it, man. We always find a way to bring people back on to keep people updated on what they're up to and, you know, whatever event they might want to promote, man. So we'll definitely be in touch.
Yep.
All right,
If,
for sure.
I
You
know
guys take
if we don't see you, you know, I'm in your inbox. Hey, you all right? You okay? You good? So I know you're
Oh,
busy.
yeah, no,
You're really
I
busy.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. You guys have a good one.
All right, you too, brother.
All right.
There you have it, Raider Nation. The one and only Raider Squid. It's okay not to be okay, man. You know, that dude is very, very into helping people that need help and somebody to talk to. So if you have any kind of suicidal thoughts, man, you can always feel free to reach out to Raider Squid. He's always there for people. Great little interview. We're going to go ahead and move right along. Check the chat line. We got Ezell, Raider Speedy 2. She's giving me a shout
I
out.
was just gonna say that. Look, you got a shout out. Yay.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Also, we got Gangster Raider in the chat line saying, Raider in peace, Raider Milt. Yeah, Gangster, I'm pretty sure you enjoyed that one. That dude was coming. He was coming hard, and he was coming, correct. So we got, also we have Jason Hunter is in here. That's Demon King. Raider Puppet was in here. What's up? Y'all all saw the international phone call not too long ago. We have Raider Squid was in here. So, hey, answer the question. What event are y'all most excited about? Let us know what you're thinking, and let us know how you're feeling about the team. Light it up, chat line. All right, so with that being said, we're going to move on to our next caller, or callers. We're going to go ahead and because we fumbled the schedule. As I said, this was supposed to be the Raider Nation Wrecking Crew edition. But y'all got sick, and I'll be reaching out to everybody that's supposed to be on the show tonight. Sorry, I dropped the ball again on that, but we'll explain what's going on.
Did your ear itch a little bit?
Yeah. And then so we'll have Raider Nation Wrecking Crew. I was looking forward to I'm trying to get Taco on, Yogi. We were going to have Cynthia on. We were going to have Mike D. Chill, the Raider homies, and of course Yaya Straight Lace and some of the other performers from the Raider Nation Wrecking Crew. All right, so with all that being said, let's go ahead and carry on the show and get with Captain Jack and Audie Luna. All right, Raider Nation, we are back with Captain Jack and Addie Luna, and not this guy. We heard from him last episode.
Aw, he must be thinking of us.
Oh. That's too
Technical
much.
difficulties.
We got
like
it.
always.
We got it. All right. So, again, Addie, thank you for coming on the channel. Thank you, Captain. Addie, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to hand this interview off here in a little bit, but we always like to find out how people became Raider fans when they first come on this episode. So, we're going to do the basic interview with you. So, I'm going to hand this off to the beautiful Raider Vanessa.
Well, I know, Addie, we've talked a little bit. I think we've even danced a little bit at the tailgates. But how did you become a Raiders fan?
Well, the funny story behind that is I unfortunately originally was a Cowboy fan.
What?
I know. Not everybody has the right direction every now and then in life.
It happens. But then they go with the best team.
I was a Cowboy fan. However, after going to the camp in Oxnard, the Dallas Cowboy camp, I experienced something so rude on a certain player. I'm not going to mention the name, but there was a little boy with Down syndrome there, very excited to see the players. And when this one individual player came out, the little boy was trying to get his attention and just would not pay attention to him. All he wanted was an autograph and nothing. So when the other players came out, they noticed the little boy and they started calling all the other players to come back, and they grabbed the little boy, signed his ball, and took him out to the field. And at that time, it was Jason Witten who saw the little boy and said, you know what, come on, guys, come back over here. Let's get this little boy, out there with us. Let's show him some love. They took him out to the field, and this other player still would not get near him. And that right there was no, that's not cool. Then when I got together with David, him being a diehard Raider fan, saw a jacket that I had, and he's like, that jacket can go in the garage, but it's not coming in the house. And all right, cool, whatever. He took me to my first Raider game, and I got to say it was the most best experience I have ever had at an event. Just everybody showing the love, the acceptance of everyone, regardless of what team you had before or whatever. It was just fantastic. And then after that, I actually, 2 years ago during COVID, we had an adopt a graduate for the high schools. And one of our neighbors was a senior, found out that his mom had entered him into having a graduate, or having someone sponsor the graduate. So my husband and I did it, and found out he was a Raider fan. I reached out to Jester and others within the super fans, and little do I know I was going to have all the support that I needed for this little boy. He got over 20 patches, some graduation cards with gift cards attached to them, a signed Howie Long jersey, a bunch of stickers, and that made his gift. I mean, the smile on his face said it all.
Yeah.
And it was at that point that I knew, you know what? This is where I want to be. This is what I want to be a part of. And it's been positive since then.
Awesome. I never knew that. I like that. That's cool. Especially to have that one person, actually take the lead and put a smile on, that little boy's face. So that was pretty big right there.
Yeah.
So, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, it was great. It was just seeing all the support, all the love. It's just amazing.
And setting the example for Generation X is very important, and we have one of Raider Nation's finest in setting examples in Captain Jack. Now, I know, Addie, that you have a question for Captain Jack, so why don't you go ahead and ask Captain Jack? Because as y'all may know, Addie Luna is the grandmother of Little Iron Man, so, I know that you had a question, so please ask it.
Captain Jack. Hello.
Hey, how you doing there? What's going on?
I'm doing great. So my question to you is, as Jolin, aka Little Iron Man, is coming up, what advice do you have for him?
Well, the one thing that I always try to do is to invoke positivity amongst the people. And granted, and for those that have been following me recently, I haven't been up to my normal, wonderfully effervescent self. So I'm kind of glad that it's the off season. So it wasn't as noticeable. I was away from people, but it's being positive and just having that very spirited presence amongst people, and just like the when you see somebody, it's just going all out for them as well. Especially and that's for everybody. It's not just for fans of our team. It's other fans that come over, and they like to see. And again, Homer knows how I feel about the term super fans. I like to call us the easily recognizable fans, because it's less ostentatious and pretentious, but people will seek us out, and just to show positivity and get pictures when they ask, and do pretty much everything that you can for to be in a positive spirit for people, because like you were saying with that story that you had with the young man in Oxnard, there are kids out there, and there are even other people out there that don't know people from Adam, but making sure that you give a positive memory to meeting will go so far in what you can inspire folks to do, because you might not know that would be the only thing that they'll take away from a meeting, is that, hey, I met this pirate looking guy, and he was pretty awesome, and he spoke with me, and it was such a wonderful event, that they will bring that and just always keep that in their memories. And you can make them a fan of the Raiders if they're not already there, or they'll be just even a fan of just the competitive sports by being just something that evokes positivity.
Okay, thank you.
No problem at all. And like I said, we're very glad that you have. Or I don't know if you put your jacket on eBay. This way you can get some money for it. And this way, all things will. You'll get some money out of that old Dallas jacket that you have, and you can use it to buy more Raider gear.
Actually, I gave it away to a friend of the family that's a Cowboy fan, so it's found a new home.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing. At least you're giving it to somebody that even if they're Cowboys fans, they're misguided, but that's okay. You made somebody's day.
Yeah, thank you so much.
No problem at all. And that, for those that don't know, once we went over in pregame, while we were on the break, getting a chance to know who I'm speaking to, I'm like, oh yes, I do remember us meeting. Because and again, you meet a lot of people, but you always want to make sure that you're bringing up something that will be memorable for everybody. So that's another thing. Just I'm not full of crap, but except when I'm with Homer, because sometimes you got to be a little bit full of it when you're with Homer.
More than a little bit.
But no. Yeah, more than a little bit, but even with the even with Homer, and even Homer will tell you, it's not just the people that are with there, but I tell you, I love Homer's little young lady. Can't wait to see her again. So you always bring those memories with you as well.
Yeah.
See, Captain, this is what I mean. You're a starter. You're not a sub, man. I just needed you to come on, but I need a starter in place. So I appreciate you coming on, giving this great advice to Little Iron Man. And you know what? Yes, you have a fine relationship with my daughter. She wants to see you. She's been happy to see you. So I'm looking forward to that. Now, with you being a starter and not a substitution guy, I know you talk a lot about sports on your YouTube channel. So the Raiders have made a lot of moves. This is the first time that you've been on this channel this year. So tell us how you're feeling about the Raiders after all these great free agent signings, and with the draft right around the corner.
Yeah, I tell you, thanks for the open question like that, Homer. I am feeling very positive about the Raiders, but I will say the one thing that you don't ever play a game on paper. You can fill out, well, we got this guy, we got that guy, we got the other guy, and this guy is projected to do this, and hey, we're killing it against the cap, and we got all this space, and yada yada yada, and we got rid of some people that weren't, very that didn't work out for us. The thing is, you got to remember is that this is, it's April. Oh wow, today's my mom's birthday. May she rest in peace.
Happy
Just
heavenly
looked
birthday!
Looked at the clock. Yeah, but it's April. It's April 25th, and the games don't start until September. So you take what you got. There's still going to be some additions and subtractions for this team. And for those that are saying about there's even talk nowadays that's been percolating again about, the Packers making inroads into Darren Waller. Hey, that might happen too, because I have it on good sourcing, just like it came out today, that when we traded for Davante Adams, it was supposed to be a one and Waller. That didn't come to fruition because of the rules of the NFL. So I would not be surprised if the Raiders don't get an offer for Adams, either the Packers or somebody else, and go with it, because they did not want to give up both a 1 and a 2 this year for Davante Adams. Obviously they're getting a really good, top 3 wide receiver in the NFL for X amount of years and on a good contract. And Derek has been re-signed at a good penny. But I think that the Raiders are doing things the right way. They got a general manager in place that will make sure that we're not doing stupid contracts. And we have a coach in place that I think will be able to do so much for this team. But again, it's April, and we will see the results come September. And I'm thinking good things for the Raiders, and I'm thinking that maybe there just might be a hometown Super Bowl in 2023 that might be something to look forward to.
Nice. Oh, hey, Eddie, do you have any more questions for Captain Jack?
The only other question I have is, Captain Jack, will we be able to see you in Madeira in July?
Yes, I am fully planning on coming out to Raider Nation Explosion 3. In fact, I spoke with Mob Boss yesterday when I was watching the Globetrotters here, and he knows that I have it in my plans to come out to Madeira. There are other events that I want to try to make. Homer keeps bugging me for the Memorial Day event. I'm not saying no to it, but I have not made definitive plans for it as of now. So don't be upset. But there's only so much time that I can spend away, and I do have to try
I'm
to.
not upset, but my feelings are hurt, because you know what? We went out of our way to make sure that we had umpires this year. But it's okay. I understand.
Yeah, well, no. Well, trust me, whoever it will reap the benefits of those games will definitely thank you. Okay, so it's a collective thanks from all of the players there, that nobody will have to take the brunt of being called an old man who can't see crap. And I'm being kind for those that are on this show by not swearing. But no, it'll be. Yeah, it'd be well appreciated. Well, I try to do my Roku rules like I do my show. So if you see where it says uncensored on my YouTube shows, that means that there will be plenty of cussing, because it won't be on a Roku channel.
Well, I
but no,
apologize
there are plenty of things that I want to do. Yeah, well, yeah, I know. We got to tell Homer. It's like, no, Homer, it's not an uncensored. You got to call in when we do an uncensored, or you got to watch your freaking mouth.
Right.
But no,
he told me
I
he was
do.
on there. Yeah, and I was like, oh.
I'm sorry.
Boy. When he told me that he went on there, and I said, did you cuss? And he starts laughing. I said, yeah, he cussed. All the sides.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness. Hey, Nessa, like I said, the next time and again, I don't have a 7-second delay. So basically I want you to stand over him with an open hand, like you're about ready to slap the bejesus out of him. So, he knows that if he says something wrong, he's going to get a bravo slap. And I'm being kind by not calling it anything else. He's going to be bravo slapped if he does do such things. So I think that will hold his tongue.
Right.
But as far as the events, yes, I'm planning to go to Madeira. If I get a good availability, I'll try to come out to Austin. And there are other things that I'm going to endeavor to do, and hope to see as many people as possible. Because I tell you, I miss everybody, and I can't wait to see folks at the draft. That's why I'm looking forward to seeing Homer, Vanessa, and Addie. If you'll be out there for the draft, I'm not sure, but and Homer's young lady and the family, and seeing as many people as I can for the draft in Madeira and all the events. I really, really love seeing everybody. It is so therapeutic for me to be out there with everybody. It makes me feel a lot better hanging out with everybody. It's something that I enjoy. It's family, and I aspire to do as many family events as I can.
Agreed. Well, we look forward to seeing you in Madeira.
Definitely looking forward for that as well.
All right, cool. So we're all looking forward to seeing each other. And with that being said, we're coming up on the end of this interview. So, Addie, please tell the Raider Nation how they can find you and Little Iron Man on social media. And then, Cap, follow that up with On Our Way Out, please.
You got it.
Well, I can be found on Facebook under Addie Luna, and on Instagram under Strong Survivor 75.
And Little Iron Man?
Okay, and there you go.
Little Iron Man does not have a social media, so I pretty much just post pictures and videos of him on my social media.
All right, Captain, take it away.
Yeah, well, definitely. You know that Homer will give me some fair play here. You can follow me on my YouTube channel, which is Captain Jack Rackham. I'm also at CaptainJackRackham.com, which has all of my feeds going on. So again, Instagram will be there, Facebook will be there, of course the YouTube feed. So basically all the social media. And here is an announcement that very few people have known about. I just got a brand new phone that I am going to totally devote to doing TikTok on. So it's going to be a one-of-one phone, because I don't want to mix. I don't want to mix. For security reasons, I don't want to mix phones and information. So I will have a standalone phone for TikTok. So eventually, when I get all of my security apparatuses set up for this phone, even the old Captain will be on TikTok. So you can see me on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram and Twitch and Twitter, providing that Elon Musk doesn't make us pay an arm and a leg, but I'll still probably pay whatever. But yeah, just look for Captain Jack Rackham, RACK''EM. And if you can't find me, call Homer and he'll get a hold of me, and I'll let you know how to get a hold of me.
Captain Jack, nationwide, worldwide. He's everywhere. So now I'm going to have to get
Pretty
Ivan
much.
a TikTok.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man. And he's 11, so.
All right, cool. All right, y'all. Well, thanks for coming on, and we look forward to having y'all back on.
Oh, it's always a pleasure. Addie, good to hear from you as well. Vanessa, miss you as well, honey.
Miss you.
Looking forward to meeting the young well, I won't say Homer's last name for immunity, but the young daughter that is so awesome, and yeah, even seeing Homer as in good stretches, but yeah, lots of love to Raider Homer and everybody for sure. Yeah, a lot of kidding there between Mr. and myself. See, I didn't say his last name again. I'm keeping it secret.
Thank you guys for having me on, Captain Jack. It was great talking to you.
Nice. Well, thanks for coming on.
Thanks again, Addie.
All right, y'all. Have a good night.
You too.
Take care, everybody.
All right, Raider Nation. There you go. Captain Jack and Addie Luna, the grandmother of Little Iron Man. Follow her on social media as well as Captain Jack. Man, that was one hell of a show. Thank you to all the guests. Oh, wait, we're not rolling the credits. Was there anything that you'd like to say about that call?
You were going over everything, so I'm like, I'm just going to sit here. So, jeez.
Did I hog the mic again?
Yes, you did. I'm just going to shut up.
No, don't do that. Just tell me to shut up. So you just got to, like you said, just stand over there with your hand. Yeah.
Well, either stand behind you or put my hand somewhere. Just kidding.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Okay. Let's check the chat line.
I don't think he can handle me.
Let's check the chat line. We got Anna Diaz in there.
Look. See? All right. Well, who's on? Okay, so Anna Diaz, what's up? She's laughing. She's laughing her ass off. I know right now she's rolling. Oh, man. I look forward to seeing you. I know we're going to hopefully meet up. You're going to be at the draft. So what was the drinks, the shots? Lemon shots? Lemon.
Oh, boy.
Oh, what was the shots? Lemon something. Lemon drop. Oh, those shots are. It's almost like that honey Tennessee whiskey.
Ooh.
Those things are awesome.
Yeah, it sounds like we're going to have a lot of fun drinking that.
Yes. So we got, who's all in the chat line? Speedy number dos. So yeah, she gave you a shout out.
Finally. Thank you, Speedy.
Finally got a shout. Izal's, yeah, Speedy number dos, laughing as well. So, but you know me, I'll say whatever. So maybe we should put like uncensored on here too or something.
Well, I mean, I guess they pretty much know. But yeah, we might need to start doing that. All right, cool. So with that, we got the 2-minute warning. All right, and I don't really have a whole lot to say. I just want to say thank you to the Raider Nation for tuning in. Everybody that's been watching this channel from the beginning, I really appreciate your support. I've come a long way learning how to use the software, learning how to use the equipment. It's all in fun. It's all about providing the Raider Nation with some extra content about the Raiders and introducing you to people that you may meet out there at these events and letting you know where these events are. So Raider Ed Vanessa, thank you for joining the show. I think that you have made this show a lot better. Of course, I was reading from the script. A lot better.
A little bit.
A lot. All right, new poll. Is it a lot better or a little bit better, Raider Nation? Let us know. All right, I think it's a lot better. This is definitely turning into something that I've hoped that it would turn into. You know, we got Oakland Raider Savage helping us. We got David, Raider Puppet, helping us. We're going to be broadcasting from a lot of places coming this year. A lot of events, a lot of games. So I'm excited. And again, I want to just thank all the viewers and all the subscribers and everybody that shares. Okay. And let's send some more prayers out to Scotty Waddy. His mother is having surgery, so prayers out to them and to the two Raider Jesters, Jesta and Jester. Yeah. So they're battling their health, issues. So we send our prayers to those people. 2-minute warning coming down 30 seconds. Anything you'd like to say?
Just win, baby.
Just win, baby. As King Al said. All right, I'm definitely looking forward to what this channel is going to be doing for the Raider Nation coming up. And in the years to come. So stay tuned, Raider Nation. Subscribe, share, do all that. Follow us and be here every week leading into training camp. Thank you once again.
Hasta la night.
No, not well.
Oh, okay.
No, I think we got the credits now.
All right.
I think maybe we should edit some of this because we're kind of like just going in circles now.
Jeez. Well, I'm just like, now maybe.
All right, Monday Nights Live is hosted by Raider Ed Vanessa and Raider Homer. 3 Ring Circus halftime show. All that content is produced, written, and edited by Oakland Raider Savage, David. I keep saying David's real name. Raider Puppet. Names. I'm sorry. Raider Ed Vanessa and myself. And you know what? All the music, we went heavy with Raiderhead this week because, again, we're going to be broadcasting from the Raiderhead show at the Tropicana. So, thankfully, we are still out there remotely broadcasting. Looking forward to it. The season is just getting started. Woo! And once again, music provided by Raiderhead. And our show is sponsored by ChuckyStugs.com. Go to ChuckyStugs.com where you can enter the promo code Vanessa, and Homer and get a discount.
There we go.
Let's see who gets the most orders.
We'll see. I'm like, we'll see.
Who do you want to buy from, me or her, huh? Another poll question.
Oh, goodness.
All right, cool.
Well.
All right, cool. So, chat line check. Anna Diaz, have a good night. Speedy number 2, have a good night. Oakland Raiders Savage is...
Now he
shows up at the end.
Man.
Of course.
So, what? I don't know. We've got there's a raffle going on, actually, since we mentioned Jester's name.
Oh, yeah.
For prayers out for him, But Robert Hansen, if you want more information on this raffle, look up Robert Hansen. He's got a raffle going on to help Jester. So, but yeah, they've added a bunch more extra raffle items in there, it looks like. So, like I said, go to Robert Hansen's page. Also, he's got the Raider patch and sell page as well. I always screw that name up, so he'll probably laugh at me because I'm always screwing that name up. But yeah, so take a look at that if you guys are interested in helping out Jester.
Oh, yeah. And like we said, continued prayers to Raider Jester and Raider Jesta and his wife and Scotty Waddy's mother. All right, Raider Nation.
You got one vote already.
I got a vote.
And it's from one of my friends. Oh, man.
Ooh, yeah.
Speedy number 2. She's going against me. Oh, man.
All right. Have a good night on that note.
Hasta la night.